Honestly, I don't even remember the last time I showered. I don't know. I think I've worked out a couple of times. I've gone running. I have brushed my teeth. He's coming. They are so busy. I just, like, where does the day go? Where does it go? Where? 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 I don't know. Okay, that was loud. Hi everyone. I've had a busy day. I was out with the kids at the park and we got lost on a trail, and so we came back a little bit late, and I have to teach in a few moments, and I only had about 15 minutes to get together, so I thought it would be fun to do a quick tutorial on how to put together a look in an instant so that you look polished when you have to get in front of a whole bunch of people and look professional. Stay tuned, you'll see how I created this look. I did finally shower. At some point you have to say, enough, this is ridiculous. Whatever routine has been established in the past is gone, and I have clearly forgotten what life looks like, and fine. This is the second time in the past week where my life has gotten so busy that I have had zero time to get ready when I have a professional gig. I teach a class on Tuesday afternoons. I teach singing to people who have respiratory illness or breathlessness. I'll link to that in the notes if you're interested in more information about that. And truthfully, for this class, it's actually more appropriate for me to wear jeans and a t-shirt, so it's more approachable, plus we do a lot of movement. And probably nobody would notice if I showed up completely au naturel. But for me, it's really about feeling put together and getting out of that mom in the park mindset and putting on the okay, now I'm a professional hat. Twice this has happened to me in the past week, and it's only Wednesday. So I thought, I can't be the only one who's having this problem. Today, I'm going to talk about what to do when you are in a rush. What is the bare minimum? Now, the bare minimum for you is going to be different from me, from someone else. For some people, au naturel is just fine. Great. For some people, it's mascara. For some people, you cannot live without your concealer. Everybody is going to be different. For me, I try to do what I can, but the most important thing is that I know what my go-tos are. I have planned it, just like a regular mom. We take snacks, we have Kleenexes, we have Band-Aids. Moms are prepared. Same thing for when you are in a rush, you do not want to be choosing things, and maybe frankly you're someone who only has one mascara. I mean, we don't all have 10 to choose from, or 3 different kinds of eyebrow gel, or 20 red lipsticks. But I digress. It helps to know what works for you in a pinch and how to deal with it. So before we get to the tutorial, please be sure to like and subscribe on my YouTube channel. Follow me on Instagram. I have another video on IGTV about my quick tips for getting mom glammed up so you can fake it till you make it. And be sure to check out my website, www.sparkleandlipstick.com. I have a lot more tutorials and information on the blog there. Hope you will join me. Let's get to it. I'm going to start with my bareMinerals Complexion Rescue. I love this for a pinch. It also has SPF in it, so it works nicely for going out to the park if you want to even out your skin tone. Not that my skin tone is terrible, but okay, so I'm going to just apply it like this around the center of my face. Now, it is faster for me to do this with a beauty blender, but it is not faster for me to go wet the beauty blender. So as much as I love my beauty blender for blending this one out, I'm going to go instead with a brush. This is the Sephora Rouge Pro Mini Flawless or something like that. I think I got it when I became Rouge status at Sephora. So just really quickly blend that out. Going from the center of the face, nobody cares about the outsides of your face in a pinch. You know, and we're really just concentrating on evening out the skin tone. And the reason that I think that this is important is because I was teaching on Zoom. And when you're on Zoom, you are like this in the camera, right? I get complaints from people all the time, or not complaints, but sort of requests for help, because people are seeing their faces so much more, and they're like, oh, gotta, you know, take care of that a little bit better. What's your advice? Okay, so make sure that that's nicely blended. Yesterday I actually forgot to blend in this part of my face, and that was horrible, but this takes care of it really nicely. So it's just evened out, and great. Done. Next, concealer. This is the Armani Power Fabric. I love this one. It's really thin and easily blendable. I don't have to spend a lot of time working with it. It's not going to conceal all of my flaws, taking the same brush. It's not quite as high coverage as like the Jouer or the NARS Creamy Radiant. Excuse me. But it does the trick. And then if you wanted to use it as a bit of a highlighter, blend it out. Done. Basta. Next up, so I'm not going to bother setting that. I don't have time. But I will go for blush. Blush is the thing that will make you look alive. And you want to look alive, don't you? So again, my trusty Glossier Cloud Paint in the color Puff. Beautiful, easy to apply. I just take it on my finger like this, just a small amount. That's plenty. Divide it like this, and then I'm just going to tap it on my cheeks. Not too high and not too low, just on the apples there. And truthfully, I could slap on some mascara and be done with it, but I have a little bit more time. I had already made my lesson plan, so I didn't have to worry about that. At least that was there. And I do like to just take it onto the eyelid, any excess, just to sort of brighten up that area. But you can already see there's a big improvement in my complexion from that. Because I spend so much time doing makeup, I do have my go-tos, and a helpful thing to have is a nice crease color that will just sort of open up your eye a little bit, make you look a little bit more awake. So this is the Smashbox, what do they call this? Cover Shot Petal Metal Eye Palette. There are so many really cute palettes, and I did a video up on Instagram, I'll link to that as well, where I use this as a look. And just take your crease blending brush, and I really like the matte color that comes in here, and right into the crease. How easy is that? So I'm avoiding this mobile lid area. What this does is draws the eye back, makes it seem like it's more deep set. And then just take it down, brings the brightness of the eye forward. It's a little optical illusion. And over here, now this is a great product. It goes on very quickly, very easily. It's very blendable, foolproof, and just adds that little extra something. No one would ever know that 30 minutes ago you were negotiating with your child, well, the things that one negotiates with one's child. Moms know what I'm talking about. For brows, I'm not going to bother filling them in, but I am going to use a gel. Now, this Glossier Boy Brow is quite thick, and it's the thing that I use when I want brow. If I fill in with a pencil and then add this, it's almost too much, unless that's the look that I'm going for. But this is great for days when you don't want to bother filling in, but you just want a little bit of extra dark. See, that goes on nice and quick. Gives my brows a little bit of color and shape. Done. Easy, right? Huh. Finally, mascara. And I can't say it enough how awesome this particular mascara is. I typically use 2 mascaras, but this one will work on the lower lash line. You can see the brush is nice and small, and that allows me to get nice and close to the lash line. It's a bit dangerous doing this into the camera, honestly. Yet here I am. I have a mirror just below the camera, and that's a little bit easier. It's easier actually to look down slightly to apply your mascara. And there we go. Now when I darken my eyelashes, it helps, whoops, don't look up at the same time, Rachel. You know better than that. When I darken my eyelashes, what it does is just brightens my eyes a little bit more, frames them, and it will make you look more awake. Now with what is excess, I'm just gonna wiggle onto my lower lash line there. Makes it look easy. Done. And I can take my makeup brush or a Q-tip or anything and just clean up any little bits. That's one of the nice things about this mascara, is it brushes off really easily and quickly. Done. Finally, last pick, bright lipstick. That is a special hack for faking it. And this one is bright. This is Hot Emily by Charlotte Tilbury. I love these lipsticks. They are expensive, but worth it. They're so creamy, pigmented. Now, I don't know if you can see so much on the camera, but it's already picking up the coral tones in the blush and just making me look brighter and readier. Done. How's that? So here's the final look. I hope you enjoyed it. It's a good mom look, good look for anybody who's super busy. Just throw it on, you look put together. Nobody will know. I hope you enjoyed this tutorial. Hop on over to Instagram, follow me there. I have some more tips on how to make yourself look more presentable when you're in a pinch. Follow me at my blog, www.sparkleandlipstick.com, and I will see you in my next video. Ciao for now. Oh, love is handsome and love is fine, bright as a jewel when it's new, but when it's old, it waneth cold, and it fades away like the morning dew. Give me a kiss. Mwah.
Can I have 3?
What do you want?
3 cookies.
Okay.